Alright, so for the first part of the assignment, I will be doing the recording for our group's coding. So let's get started. So this is the basic requirements. So moving on to the enum move. So this will enumeration of move. So this will give out the up, down, left, and right. So this we basically put this for the alien move, which I will further explain later on. And then enum element. So we have the alien, zombie, rock, pot, health, arrow, and empty. So this is also the same case. So basically, so we can enumerate back the use of all of these elements. So now we make a class for board. So the private is vector element. So this is to create a two-dimensional board for all of the elements above to be placed into, and then integer rows, columns, numbers, zombies, and plate zombies. Okay, and then for the public we have board, integer r's, integer c, integer n. So rows are columns c, num zombies n. So board.resize is rows. So for int I equals to 0, I less than rows, I plus plus, board I.resize columns. So this is so that we can resize the board according to the rows and the columns. The rows and the columns that will be inputted from the input later on. Alright, so then we will initialize. So for initialize, we will do srun time 0, and to start the board, for int I 0, I less than rows, I plus plus. For int j equals to 0, j less than columns, j plus plus. So this will give out a board with the array ij and empty. So basically we are creating an empty board. So then we will place the alien in the middle of the board. So by to do so, we will do int middle row, row divided by 2, and then mid column, column divided by 2, and then for that we'll do board mid row and then mid column in the array, and then we put out the alien in the middle of the row. And then randomly play zombie int play zombie equals to 0, while play zombies is less than number of zombies. Then int row random modulus row, and then int column random modulus column. If board row column is equal to empty, then board row column zombie. So from there we can start placing the zombies. um, so yeah, and then randomly place rocks. So for int I equals to 0, I less than rows, I plus plus. For int j equals to 0, j columns, j plus plus. If board ij is empty, which is true, int random number random divided by 3. So from here, this will give out a random number, and if that random number modulo by 3 is equal to 0, then the board will place a rock. And that is basically the same situation for the pods, which is the same function but we do 7. And then for the health, same as well, and also for the arrows, same as well. So then moving on to void print. So this is the printing of the board. So firstly they will have the head, the basically the header, sorry, the aliens, the zombies, and then for each row, for int I equals to 0, I less than 0, I less than rows, sorry, plus plus I. So display upper border of row, C out, empty. For int j equals to 0, j less than columns, plus plus j. So this will give out plus, so basically it's like plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus all the way until C out plus. So C out plus, like that. Basically it's basically like that. And then display row number, so C out set w2 rows minus 1, rows minus I. So this one is the set w function is basically to manipulate the board width. So it will basically give out like a basically like a border on the left side or on the right side and whatever like that. And then display cell content and border of each column, integer random arrow, random of modulo 4. So for int j equals to 0, j less than columns, j plus plus, c out. So this will be on the left side, there will be a border on the left side. And then for that, to switch board I, j, so if it's alien, it will give out A. If it's zombie, it will be play zombies plus plus. The reason why we do play zombie plus plus is because um, as stated in the requirements, it must be placed as numbers and not the letter Z. So for that, we will do plus plus play zombie, and we do plus plus play zombies instead of play zombie plus plus is because if you see from the top, play zombies is equals to 0. So when you place the zombie, when you plus the zombie first, so it will be 1, and then you place the zombies. So then it will be 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So next, also the same case for rock, pot, health, and also empty. And then for arrow, we use another switch case inside of the case. And for that, we have random arrow. So this is going back to this, yeah, integer random arrow. So if the number is between 0 until 3, if the modulo of 0 until 3, it will give out going down, going up, going right, going left. And then see out another bar for the right side of the row. And then display lower border for the last row, see out j less than 0. This is basically the same code as the top one just now, this one. So yeah, and then lastly it will end with a plus. And then display column number for this one is for the top one. So for j equals to 0, j less than columns plus plus j, int digit j plus 1 less than 10. Okay, so let's say for example j is equals to 13 or something like that. So 13 plus 1 is equals to 14, and then 14 divided by 10 is 1.4. So 1.4, if the digit is 0, it will give out 0, but it is 1.4, so it will give out 1. The digit is 1. And then C out and line C out, and for j equals to 0, j less than columns plus plus j C out. Alright, so this one is for the one below it. So if the board only has less than 10 columns, then it will not do this, it will just do this. If it is more than 10, then it will do this and then this. So this one will give out the first digit, I mean the second digit, sorry. So this is j equals to 0, j less than columns plus plus j. So j plus 1 modulus 10, then it will give out the number lah. So going alright, so after that we will go to the class alien. So private int rows column, and then public int life int attack. Alien life 100 and attack 0, and then void move move direction. So for this one, this is basically the alien's life and attack, which will be displayed. And then this one is the void move direction. So this is basically our attempt in making the alien to move, but we do not know why it's not working at the moment. We are still working on it, but we will not include it in part 1. And void move direction, so this is for switch case up, the rows minus minus, because you know it will go up, and then down, it was plus plus because it will go down, right? And then left, minus minus, so it will go left, minus minus, and then right, columns plus plus, so it will go plus. So this is the integer main, alien versus zombie pop. Please state your settings prefers below. In rows, column, number, zombies, bot settings. So for this one, enter number of rows. So cn will be row, and then this one will check if it is an even number or if it is a negative number. So if the user inputs a negative or an even number, then it will say invalid input, please enter positive odd number. and same goes for the column as well. And then for the zombie settings, enter the number of zombies, cin number of zombies, and the number of zombies. If the number of zombie is more than 9 and if the number of zombie is less than 0, then invalid input, please enter number of zombie less than 9. And cout and line as runtime null, this will print out a random board. This will print out the random elements, and this will print out the board filled with the random elements. And then this is the alien game board, right? And then this one alien. So this is the class, this is the name. So cout aliens live attack, alien life, which I mentioned earlier, that will be this one. It will be displayed 100 and then 0. For the attack, it will be 0. And then this is for the move, but we haven't done that yet. And then it will return a 0. So yeah, let's try to run the code. Right, so from there you can see, please set your setting preferences below. Board settings. Okay, so let's say it is a -2. So it would say invalid input, positive odd number of rows. So let's do 5, or let's do 7, and then same goes as well. So we do 6. So it says again invalid input, so we'll do 13, let's say. So enter the number of zombies. Let's say we put -1. It says no, cannot. Then we do 2. Oh no, let's do 3. Okay, so from there, this one, like I mentioned just now, the 1.4, 1.3, whatever like that. So I give out 1. And then the reason why we do wait, let me check it again. The reason why we do, sorry, wait, hold on, let me try to find it again. Alright, so the reason why we do rows minus I is because it is the opposite direction. So this one is 7 at the top, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 1 being the bottom. And then yeah, for the double digit we will do like this. And then you can see here's 1 as zombie number 1, number 2, and then number 3, and then the alien is in the middle. And then for that we will also display aliens life 100 and aliens attack 0. So yeah, that is all that we've managed to complete for the first part. And yeah, thank you very much.